Like I've always been settling for the bare minimum. So yeah, the person loves you, but sometimes.
So love is pretty subjective at the end of the day. Thanks. So I mean, in my accordance, love is when
For someone else to give you that. What is it that I'm not giving you that she will give you?
Okay, if I want 12 children, and you in your head you're telling yourself, nah, I don't want to.
It's impossible.
It's possible.
Compromise. You have to compromise now, because remember,
I must compromise for you, but you cannot compromise.
We're in a relationship.
But then for me, that was just like emotions. You get? So what is your take on that?
Okay, let's go.
Hello, master.
If you're watching this episode and you don't like it, share it. It's probably intended for the next person. Stick around for the next one. It's probably for you.
We're back again and again, like we're chasing Beanie Maverick.
Today is a different episode, but we got Andile with us.
Poo, 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 poo.
I hope that was there because we had to do it twice or 3 times now.
And hijack for sure. That was a hijack. It's really some land that's at evil.
So let's get to it, gentlemen. What's your take on love, dog? Like,
Shit.
Love is a very complex thing, I want to say. Because remember, we as people, we're different people. So each person or as an individual, you have a different term of what love is to you. So to me, I'd say love is more than a feeling.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more like of an action. Love is compromise. Love is sacrifice. Love is pain. Love is commitment. Love is a lot of things. That's what I say.
okay.
Basically, it depends on whatever you guys agreed on, be it as a friendship, relationship with like romantic partner, or any type of relationship we have with that person.
No. Hey.
I have never had a person describe love.
Yeah, like she broke it down a bit too.
Bro. Now I understand what in your sense what love is. But honestly, Mina, okay, you're gonna have to enlighten me because I feel like the masses don't know what love is. And I'm part of those masses because somebody can say I love you and then hurt you. They're hurting you in the sense of because they love you. Again. So imagine also see love is all this protection and stuff, and but yet you're hurting me and you call it love.
I feel like that's when boundaries have to come.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you always have to set boundaries with the people you love, the people you call your close circle. Boundaries will kinda protect you in a sense, because when you set a boundary with someone, you're basically telling them that you can do 1, 2, 3, but not beyond this boundary. And the people who love you, the people who respect you, honor your boundary. But people who don't respect your boundary and you kind of moved in a way by your boundary, they shouldn't be.
Okay, this is one lesson I'm going to take into my personal life. Wow. Okay.
All right. So, as a person, dog, like, how do you actually see or pinpoint what this person loves me?
Romantically or
romantically? Let's start romantically. Like uzubona ukuthi abona umjidala ofethu uyangithanda kwami, like ubona ngani yini izinto azenzayo but uzubona ukuthi abona umjidala ungiphethe niyangincanya blind.
Hey, I haven't been like you guys, so like I've always been settling for the bare minimum. So yeah, the person loves you, but sometimes
compromise. But isn't love compromise as well?
It is compromise, but it shouldn't be me like settling for the bare minimum. Me asking for you to give me attention, me asking you to give me your time, me asking you to just do the bare minimum, bare minimum.
Okay, what is your bare minimum in certain sense?
My bare minimum.
Yeah, because some girls say bare minimum. I'm receiving bare minimum. Yes, the dude is doing a lot, but
I'd say firstly, bare minimum is respectful.
right.
If you love me, respect me. Because you can't say you love me, but you disrespecting me.
Mm-hmm.
And also, if you genuinely love me, you don't have to respect me, corner.
Mm-hmm.
Respect me, defend me. For example, you guys are literally seated together and I'm not here.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe one of you guys are talking ill of me. Like, protect me in that sense. Respect me in that sense. Don't say, okay, because Andile is not here, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. That's not you respecting me.
Mm. Right.
Since she said debating, I want to challenge what she's saying. I want to challenge what she's saying. She talked about debating, not finding any.
What is love to you guys?
I don't know what love is. I'll be honest. To me, once I say something, godly love.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I define as
The best love ever.
godly love. That's the only way I can describe love.
You can
But-
describe love in that sense.
But however, if I describe it in that sense to the masses, they might think I'm crazy.
Let him think
Well,
whatever.
you're
Man.
not.
Well-
You're not. That's the thing. Do not allow. Just speak freely. What's about him, Danjani? That's not your business. Like, be free to say your piece. Stand your ground. You don't want to make everyone happy. Everyone is not agree with what you're saying. Say your piece and stop it.
Okay. All right.
Interesting.
What is that to you, man?
Yeah. Nah, I'm joking, guys. I'm joking.
So unexpected, dog. Wasn't expecting that one.
Respectfully, of course.
What's love? Hey, oh man.
Yeah.
With another poise.
For me, I don't know what to say. Honestly speaking, but I would like my love to be loved. So.
That's the way you describe it.
I don't know.
Some people with motherly love.
Maybe describe
Nah.
it in terms of like
You know, man,
friendships.
I'm thinking a lot because there are different types of love. There's love like relative and then romantic, and then like you said, godly love. Which type of love are we talking about?
Then said romantic love.
The romantic one.
Mhm.
Honestly speaking, in my definition, love cannot be explained, bro. Because honestly speaking, more than there, one moment you love this person, she's B, her personality is B. But then Wakamba Wiskati, they change into A, but then you still love that person. There are two different persons, like there are different people in people. There's the public self, there's the private self, and there's the, there's a little child. So you learn to love a person for who they are. You can teach yourself to love a person or abuse her. You can teach yourself to love a person who mistreats you. So love is pretty subjective at the end of the day. Thanks. So I mean, in my accordance, love is when I can take you left. We respect each other. I don't need to be there 24/7 because I'm a hustler. I'm still young. I don't need to be there 24/7 and say, yeah, texting. But then when I come back after 3 months without texting, feeling is the same. Not 3 months. I'm just over exaggerating.
I was shocked.
But
Sometimes that does happen.
think of it like if you say you love a person, It shouldn't be like timely based.
Sure, but I feel like you never too busy for the people you love.
You
make time for
that
them.
is true. That is
You
true.
make time.
That is true. That is so true.
Facts.
Let's say in the phone, I mean Josie, but now I hate Rina and I can't contact you and I come back after 3 months.
You know what they will say?
You don't love me.
What?
You don't.
You're supposed to remember the number.
Yeah, and I agree with you. I agree with you, dog. Yeah.
You have people or now.
Yeah.
Issues.
Like
You can make a plan. You literally, that's when you have to move mountains to actually contact me or tell me, hey, babe, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll be.
But
communication, basically.
Will you understand it though? Just move mountains.
Yes,
the
fact that you called me with someone's phone, it means a lot to me because I know for the fact that you went to ask Pilani, for example, phone for me so that I can tell you that I was. That's like effort.
Okay.
For effort.
Paint this in your head, right? Paint the scenario in your head. Pilani is not there, but you're dating wrong. Long as in Josie. He loses his phone. There's nobody that he knows that can get contact with you. And then he comes back after 3 months.
3 months?
Yeah, 3 months.
How do you contact
let's say a month.
Like, I can't contact nobody. Because I don't have a phone.
Exactly.
Guys, let's take it back back in the days. How did people back in the day communicate?
Exactly. Because now
no, guys, listen, wait.
Okay, wait.
Exactly. I'm not agreeing with y'all. I'm just no, guys, no. As a nigga, I'm facing. Okay, let's take it to United States of America. They got an army. Those niggas would normally go for like months.
6 months.
Exactly. And how do they communicate? How do they communicate with their family?
Through letters.
Exactly.
How long does it take how long does the letter?
Mother, the fact what is a figure. The fact what is a figure.
Listen. I don't know your PO box. And do you think when you go and locate, do you remember your ex's PO box? If you were going to get lost somewhere.
Who PO boxes? Who sends letter?
Exactly. We are not in that age anymore. But I get what you say.
Yeah.
In an army, right?
Yeah.
He's not in an army.
I'm lost.
He's lost.
I mean, Josie.
He just got kidnapped or some shit.
But wait, so when you're trying to tell me that you lose your phone and like not do anything, literally anything to contact me, to get a hold of me, to get someone who's easy accessible, who can tell me back. 3 months. You are joking.
Josie is not like a small
and
compound.
Josie, it's an urban area. There are a lot of ways you can try to contact me. So you guys are being so unreasonable.
Nah.
It's getting hard in here.
Okay, when are you?
I don't agree with it, but I respect Josie.
Think of it this way. I get it. I'm trying to explain. It's okay. Ukao arazi manamba.
Okay, cool.
Do you remember your ex's numbers?
I don't even know them.
Exactly. Ukao arazi. You're just like in a. It's been 3 months or 4 months into the relationship. Ukao is your partner, right?
Mm-hmm.
He gets kidnapped. He doesn't have now.
Okay, that's a different term now.
That's what I've been saying.
You didn't say he got kidnapped. They stole his phone, like he's still there.
Even when stole, kidnapped.
Okay, but it's different now. Kidnapped.
No, it's not kidnapped as in like they kept him like he's captured or hostage or some shit. Net
Magdi.
Bamtete by Kumula but Tata wrong. He doesn't have anything no more, right?
Okay, he doesn't have anything.
Exactly. I'm sure that's what I was trying to say.
Whatever
And we're going in circles, yeah.
I totally don't agree with what you say because
Yeah,
it's highly
right.
impossible. First of all, Joburg is an urban area.
Mm-hmm.
You can, I don't know.
The police station.
Exactly.
I get the police station.
Parents, I get your phone because you can't live without a phone nowadays, can you?
You can.
How?
Nah, like you can't.
You can, but your life is gonna be hard.
You can't live without a phone, yes, right?
My life is gonna be hard.
But
That's
the
what
things,
I'm
no, listen to this.
Yeah.
It depends what you have on the phone. That's what I'm just saying now.
Okay, let's say you broke. In a sense, you broke. I think you must send that little money. Because parents do sacrifice for us, guys. Not gonna lie.
Shout out to the parents.
Well, shout out to them. Also, sendela that little money a pair just to with back toilet for you. Am I lying?
True, bro.
Exactly.
Right.
So there's no.
And I'm like, here's the debate that you were looking for, dog. Nah, the debate, yeah.
She good. I wasn't gonna win this.
And then, bro, she's standing on the ground. No, you guys are just being unreasonable. Yo, Jay, yo. So yeah.
So 3 months is too long. What? How far are you willing to go for that?
For the person I love and knowing very well that he also reciprocates the same love, I literally can move mountains for you.
What a mountain.
Like, what can I say? How do I explain this? If I'm saying and all of that, you need me anytime, any day, you can call me, I can come and rescue you if I can help you. That's me moving mountains for you. Because with an always thinking and I call you. Actually, I believe that when I'm in a relationship with someone, when I'm in trouble, any little inconvenience, you should be the first person I think of. It's okay, let me call my boyfriend and tell him what to do. Understand? So I also want that kind of love. Now more beginning with whatever situation, call me. I may not be able to help you physically, but maybe I'd give you a clue on what to do with that. But it's kind of different with boys because I feel like boys are more like secretive about their emotions. Do you understand? Because boys are more like logic and women typically are like more emotionally wired. So yeah.
So what if his mountain is to create a legacy and start the polygamy marriage?
I wouldn't tolerate that.
That's moving his mountain though.
No,
Didn't you say that?
Boundaries.
Boundaries.
Exactly.
Okay,
why should I share?
It's in some sense you're saying you wouldn't lower your standards for that.
Why should you
You said you love
I'm
the person.
advising you all guys never lower your standards for love. Guys should do the bare minimum.
What is the thing?
Again,
It depends on
The
you as an individual.
What is your opinion?
I did explain respect
Respect.
and communication.
Okay, now I understand when you say respect. Respecting your personal opinion on
Respect me as a person.
on a polygamous relationship would be.
Exactly, because remember when you then enter a relationship with someone, we doesn't like talk about those type of things. So sometimes we can agree on, let's say maybe just like that, I'm not comfortable with maybe being in a polygamous relationship or marriage and all of that. So but as time goes by, you're gonna change I'm gonna say for this team, because we had an agreement. Now you're breaking the agreement and telling me if I love you, I'm gonna accept it and all of that.
So you're not for it.
Oh no, why should I share you? For me personally, if me this team, but I feel like I'm not enough for you. Because why
is it that every woman says
it's basically that. It's basically that. Because if I'm giving you everything that you're looking for in a woman or everything that you want, why should you go look for someone else to give you that? Yeah. What is it that I'm not giving you that she will give you?
Okay, if I want 12 children and you in your head you're telling yourself, nah, I don't want to.
It's impossible.
Compromise. You have to compromise because remember.
I must compromise for you, but you cannot compromise.
We're in a relationship too.
Yeah.
I'm not the only person who's supposed to compromise. I'm not in a relationship by myself. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I'm not the only person who's supposed to compromise, sacrifice for you when you're not even reciprocating the same thing. Love is reciprocation. Reciprocate what I'm giving you, and I'll reciprocate what you're giving me. So you can't say by 12. One, I have to carry them. Going through labor is probably not a child's play. So 12 when you
I can't because I can never even think of
doing if you would be able to.
I can never be able to. I can never think of myself.
But 12 children in this economy, you need to make money.
Yeah, first thing
so you can't have 12 children. It's But
Nah.
12 is like a lot.
You need a legacy. You need your
But
children
12,
to carry.
You
So if now check this thing out. Now 5 I went on. 23. The first one Asazalo. Second one down the line sickness. Third one accident. 6 and 2. It's the girl. That's them. And my son can't carry on. I cannot the same. Because obviously usually ladies, girls, every female that I know that I've come across that is married, they change their surname. So I mean it's how we live here now. So that's why I say 12, because the 3 boys are gone.
Well, 12
even 7.
Maybe it was 12 right? I don't agree with that.
I'm just
I'm
not saying that I want 12
children. I'm just talking about this. Maybe other women will like agree to that because they love children to that extent.
Yeah.
And not to say Tina, love this by 12 or like a lot of children as that time. But it's just like your limits, because you know yourself, you know what you can handle.
Mm-hmm.
It's pointless for me to literally conceive 12 children giving us the ability. I can't take that. Mm-hmm. What's the point?
How much can you handle?
2 or 3.
No,
2 or 3. Honestly, 2. But like, if I were to get a person, I see at least 4, 3. That's my compromise.
That's your point.
Yeah.
Okay, I want 5 or 4. Can't you
We
compromise?
can work on that.
Oh.
We can work on that.
Lunga, how many do you want?
10 minutes. Okay, you Lunga. Speak.
Yeah. 10! I'm like, oh!
10 my chair.
Yo, chance.
Look at Jacob Zuma, he's got 20-something kids.
You're not Jacob Zuma.
I'm comparing myself to Jacob Zuma as an example.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Because this is like reality.
Yeah.
Certain people in their relationships are going to be like, yeah, God, Mang has how many children? Why can't you? If you're not considering who I am, what I can handle, what my body can handle. Because at some point, it's not about me wanting.
Who's this 10?
But then he goes back to what she said. It feels like I'm not enough.
Jens,
goes back to that.
One thing I've learned about Tembu shouldn't be like proposed by a man. It's actually a woman's job. I mean, from what I've heard, let's say umama sekhaya, there's too many responsibilities ekhaya. Then she'll be like, Baba, yazi kunomntwana kanje, and I would love ukuthi eze la ekhaya azongisiza. So that's when Tembu comes in hand. It's the woman who suggests this. Ukuthi say Baba, sebenza iminingi la ekhaya, like kufanele ngiclean, kufanele ngipheke nangaphi ingadi. So how about we get, and it should be her that picks a wife for you.
Oh.
The first wife, yeah, like according to my understanding, Joe.
I think I've heard that too, but not in the sense of who fight.
No, don't get me wrong. Like I can't muntu onga align in amalo now. I'm moral. Yeah. A situation.
That's when you also tell her ukuthi abo lo akuza mumunyi bese amchaza ukuthi ufuna umuntu kanje bese sokuba nguye okubhekelayo mfethu.
But then what about kings? Kings had slaves who were doing all those things in the house, but then they still go for wives.
That's a different story. You're a king, you can do whatever.
Exactly.
You know what? Simple, dog.
I'm a king. I'm a king.
Simple, man.
I'm a king.
Basically, that's in other words. Raise your status. As who is on the status said, it's been a man, then
be important.
Exactly.
Have a big name.
Exactly.
Then
we can talk about that.
She's saying no.
So okay, you be broken then.
Why do you have to be broke?
You see, now we're going.
No, I feel like this, personally, and I'm big and all of that.
Yeah. I
just feel like it's time when this thing was happening. Because that's abasenze and good luck to that because bayafuna and like love it. But personally,
You like monogamy?
yeah, I mean, you're mine. It should be mine, like to myself only. Why should I share with someone? Take connect to it and then you laga that she is now.
Ima. So, okay, Mina, I got a question. What's the most important lesson you have learned from your past heartbreak?
Is to prioritize myself.
Put yourself first.
Self-love and respect myself. Because the minute you settle for lama red flags or
Ima, but only minute two. Just you are net two. Red flags. Yeah.
red flags.
In your sense, in your.
When someone says 1, 2, 3 and actually does the opposite of that, that's the red flag. Because why would you say Mizoza or why would you say 1, 2, 3 and then contradict that? Do you understand? Rather not say it. Because it's pointless for you to say, I'm gonna come and all of that, and then you don't come and you don't communicate with me as to why Magazana and all of that. Because remember, you have that's why I say respect. You're not respecting my time. You're not respecting me as a person. Because the fact that you said I'm gonna come on this day and all of that, I literally scheduled you in my schedule or whatever the case is. Because in Campe, not in Campe, we're all busy. Do you understand? You're home, you have chores, back home and all of that. So that day I made sure, Wuti, I don't do anything just for you. And for you to literally disrespect my time and not honor my time, it's like.
Does it also count, ne, Uzi? Okay, for on your scenario, Uzi, Mzoz, I'm telling Uzi Mzoz on this particular day. Then that particular day comes. Then on that morning of that thing, actually, yo, bro, I cannot.
That's totally fine communication.
All
that's
right.
why I said you can't say you're gonna do 1, 2, 3, because obviously we don't know what's gonna happen and what's gonna happen before he's on board. So maybe there's an obstacle that came that you had to attend, whatever. Tell me, hey babe, I can't come because of 1, 2, 3, or I can't come next day later. Now I know, but the fact that you basically you're not saying anything. You stood me up as if angazi sikuphi uthinda or no.
I feel like most relationships ended because of that.
Communication is important.
Most of my relationships ended because of communication. So I learned that, which is why I'm not calling a manager, because I know Uzi. Fund the one. I don't wanna close any doors for Mcholo. But however, I feel like for me, I don't think I'd do good because I'm so busy with my life. I'm trying to build something, So for me to actually try and be in a relationship and now, banally, your instance where I have to be busy and I cannot really text you like that, and I haven't learned that perfectly, communication. But I is the end of foot again.
I like your honesty.
Oh, hey, he's on cure.
No, you're so quiet. Yeah.
This is a topic I don't like.
Love.
I don't like.
I mean, it's basically not about
it's therapy, dog.
Romantic relationship. You can, if you haven't experienced it or you're not comfortable talking about it, we can talk about friendship love. Because sometimes the most genuine love we get, it's like friendship love.
But then, sexual Linda or Lena when it's a cheater who's trying to give genuine love for something else. So is it genuine when they're looking for?
No, it's not. Because if we agree on being friends, let's be strictly friends. You don't have to cross that boundary and wanna be my romantic partner. Because I take it as, for an example, I take my male friends as my brothers. Do you understand? So for you to come at me and say, I have feelings for you, why?
No, not even feeling. You're not chilling, as normal. Then one day you'll hug, and the next baby kiss.
One thing is to another. That's what Dean actually said. You remember that?
Yeah, one thing leads to another.
But I feel like if you all know the dynamics of a friendship, that won't happen because you guys take each other. Would you kiss your sister?
No.
Exactly.
But that's different. We're not related.
We're not. Hence why I'm saying
You take
I
all your
take
friends.
my friends as my brothers, and they take me as their little sister. So I don't see that happening. I'm not saying it's not gonna happen. I just don't see it happening because we don't see each other in that way.
Mm.
I believe so.
You might think that way.
Yeah,
but
hence why I'm saying I believe so.
You might, yeah. That's why I'm also saying like you might think like that, but so we would see the machita, because the machita.
Not throwing you under the bus. Yeah.
Machita, they know. we know, respectfully so, but hey, Jets.
I got a question.
Hello.
Would you allow your partner to have
Nope. I'm sorry, it was good.
I'm said we're on the same page.
No, because
One
I
thing
just
leads
said
to another.
we just said that like very machita siyazi, but mengani.
A girl and a guy cannot be friends. That's all I'm going to say. Because at some point in that relationship, a guy is going to want that friend or female bestie.
Or the other way.
Or at some point, the guy is going to act as the shoulder to cry on. Then one thing leads to another.
True.
I mean, I believe Wuti, they can be close, but not be friends.
Not be besties.
Yeah.
You're fun. I'm not closing any doors for any females who see. Mara, personally, for me, I'd like you to respect. This is my form of respect. It's okay. What you have with your friend, keep it lit. Is food, like within the relationship. I like my relationship being about my relationship. I don't like external
opinions,
external factors contributing internal.
And when you're pregnant, you can't go ask relationship advice to a person who just had their heart broken.
Exactly.
Because their optical vision towards your relationship is going to be subjective.
Exactly.
So he's going to see things that happen to him in your relationship, and it's not that.
But I feel like also trust comes into that because certain people genuinely trust each other to that extent. So maybe man may be comfortable with man having a male bestie or a female bestie because they trust that person.
No, that is true. But
Facts.
Anje say we are how strong are you not to get tempted?
True.
And how close y'all are. Don't ignore that because
And the friendship and telling
how
because it's
close.
pointless for you to say, "Oh, that's my male bestie," and join male bestie neck. Very implying.
You basically saying that this is your reserve. Like,
Backup boyfriend.
It's facts, bro. It's facts. Like you back up, it's just you either suck it up and lower your standards like that as a cheater, or tell them to respect you. That's it. There's only two options for me. It's like that. Suck it up. If you're gonna suck it up, then that means you lower your standards and just expect it. It's okay. Like
I'm chow.
or whatever it might be too.
It is what it is.
And also, I feel like what's important in a relationship is emotional maturity or emotional intelligence. Because, like I said, boys are more logic and women are more emotionally wired. Sometimes when I come to you and raise a concern, if that concern does not line up in your head logically, men tend to dismiss it. But if you have someone who's well aware of emotional intelligence, someone who's emotionally matured, they know how to take in like your emotions. It's not gonna say, it's not that deep, or you're just nagging, all of that. Do you understand? And sometimes I feel like men should understand that when I'm voicing out my feelings, my concerns, and all of that. I'm not trying to fight with you, or I'm not trying to pick in the tissue. But like, you all should learn how to take in our emotions.
With what you say, okay, I totally agree, right? No part. Expect that. No part. The reason why I'm raising that part is because
Let's go to Maputo.
I'm trying to make it a shortcut. See, with what you said, women are more emotional, right? And it could be it could be with regards to like some situation that can be solved, right? Because men, as you say, logic, they think logic. Say when Mukala Muti best friend, female best friend, let's talk about someone else. Let me bring a different scenario that's more logical. Mukala Muti, your aunt, bekakuthethisa and bekakuthethela ukuthi awuvukanga awashizitsha, you know, type of vibes.
Okay, that's not really
exactly, but usually females expect you to be like more of like, Mara, the thing with me, I'm just gonna tell you, wake up early and just watch the dishes. That's.
But I'm not talking about that.
Oh, why did you talk about?
Like, me saying this, it's basically me talking about expressing ourselves. Because sometimes we are you do want to think I do appreciate. And then you're like, it's not that deep and all of that. You just, in that sense, actually.
Now, that for me, Majida Arine Mara, that's irrational value. If that's irrational, if I may put it.
Like, you all don't understand that it's not about your logic at that moment. It's about how I feel. So if you don't know how to take how I feel and kinda manipulate me or gaslight me into thinking or it's my fault or whatever.
Okay.
Bafana, balana my notes. Okay, mina ngikubuza, why ngithanda imali?
Before we get there, though, I want to touch on something.
That one is interesting.
You say women are emotional and logical. So you do know that unchita ngingajola nawe. Sibe crying, you could push out none, like no fights, and then I go smash another chick. Right?
Yeah.
But then for me, that was just like emotions. You get? So what is your take on that?
Because if I were to do that, that's what I don't like, because I feel like the society has created that.
No.
Exactly. It's okay for boys to do certain things and it's not okay for us to do them. We equal.
But then
equal.
You're contradicting what you say. What I'm doing it's not emotional and love according to your
we're in a relationship together, Luna. Whatever, don't do what you would like me to do to you. Simple. We equal. Don't tell me, fine now you can do 1, 2, 3 and I can't. Why?
When you're paid.
10 times more than you.
When you're paid.
But like, guys, we're being very like realistic here. We're not having that mentality. I'm full to say guys because it sound wrong, but that mentality ain't right for me.
Society.
Yeah. Because let me say this. One fine I can cheat and come back to you. I'm convinced. Baby. But when, as a hand, if you were to choose, is that okay? Equality, guys.
Think of it this way.
We know our standards, which is why just we just vie.
Exactly.
Exactly. Think of it this way. I'm gonna say this, but you said before, women are emotional, men are logical. So when a woman cheats, say
cheated emotion. Say happy.
When I'll cheat emotionally.
No.
All the time.
All the time.
Not all the time.
So how many times you cheated?
No, I'm saying.
There are people like that, and I see it. But sometimes, you can literally see good now. This guy lives. Jesse. I'm tired of Jesse. But then sometimes he just. I'm not condoning it. But sometimes I have the experience that and then comes back and I tell her, Jessica the whole time. That was just like a little hiccup. And imagine.
Okay, sorry. You can
I'm done.
But sometimes, not sometimes, you have to consider that you're not in control of how you feel. You may, not saying you will, you may develop feelings for your cheater. That's like possible. Don't tell me it's not, because it is possible. So in that sense, most of you're developing feelings for that person. It's now emotional. It could be last, sure. At the minute Uzizwa some type of way getting butterflies when you're with that person, there's emotions involved. You can't tell me it's not. Because why would you feel some type of way when you're with this person or another's excitement, I understand you and then tell me, nah, baby, it's just like, do you understand? It's not making sense in that way. So, asking a normalizing of cheating and the unity because Tina
no.
Siyasutha thina. Siyasutha.
Honestly, I'm a cheater, but I don't think I pay like That's better. That's better. Energy though. Because all boils down to energy. The energy that you spend and the food to accumulate. We are spiritual beings. Right? So you doing that as a nigga, I feel like let me not call there's no other niggas that I'm gonna be watching, man. And then
just say it.
Challenge them niggas, bro.
They don't have to agree with you. That's your opinion.
I feel like it's all energy, you know? Because the energy that you gotta spend, like that you gotta use up to cheat like that, sleeping with another hand. Yeah, because you gotta lower your energy. Because Lona Akiri, we are uno mundo. So basically, this chick also, you can tell now, her energy is so low that she can accept it. You can do the thing.
What happens
if
you're going in a polygamous relationship now?
It is. I feel like it is a polygamous relationship.
That's the thing. Did you hear what you said?
No, I'm like this one, the hand that you're cheating.
But then most of the time,
her level of energy is low.
Right. No, I agree with you. I agree with you. But most of the time, some niggas actually want a polygamous relationship because of what she said. You start growing feelings for the person you're cheating with.
Yeah.
And then so from Umfaga because maybe maybe so from you grow feelings. So manje, you're taking a person that you lowered your energies with to get married with and to bring in a polygamous relationship. Is that what you say? No, sometimes it's like that.
I'm just referencing to energy as a whole, dog, because it takes a whole lot of energy. Like maybe it's just my mindset. That's how I just think it. Like,
it does. Because
for me, it boils down to energy.
We are pinned to another person.
So you agree with so you agree with what I'm saying with it. If you do it that way, you actually lowering your energy to bring this hand into a monogamous relationship. Because the way it started, you had to lower yourself.
It depends on what energy you've had before. If it's worth it for you. But for me, nah.
Okay, wait, in this sense, let's say we have side chick, second hand, whatever you name her, right? She's always available for you whenever you call her. Honestly.
completely type of it.
Exactly. In that sense, wouldn't you develop feelings for that person, or wouldn't you consider it as a polygamous relationship? Because she knows that you have a hand. Like the hand doesn't know that you have her.
It's not a prolonged relationship if
She
your
doesn't
mate
know.
doesn't know. That's cheating.
Fair.
That's just cheating.
That's it.
That's cheating. Because I mean, hey, they know I'm polygamous. Come to you actually, Baba. I'm polygamous. Afun, bye-bye.
You know, shit, guys.
Yeah,
But
okay.
I'm gonna put being polygamous energy. Yo, if you're gonna talk about energy,
It was like,
yo, dog, cleaning down my energy, bro. It's so important for me. Like, as a person that, maybe something in society, guys, but I don't care. I don't care.
And nonchalant guys, in addition.
Let's get to your topic, my guy. Why do